Sorry, my daughter was calling. I got to talk to Lily. That was awesome. She needed the password for the Apple ID. It's good to be needed sometimes. It's actually great. She's doing really good. She's making more friends at school. She sounds like she's enjoying school, and she's enjoying living with her dad and her new mom. And she's going to be with family the day after Christmas. She's going down to be with my aunt, my mom's sister. So that'll be really nice for her. Be able to go spend time with the cousins, and it'll be nice for her. I'm really happy. Life's going on as normal for everybody. It's good. So I'm just so relieved she's doing well. At least one of my kids is doing very well. Maybe all three, I just don't know. I only know about one. So how are you guys doing? Hopefully y'all are enjoying your Christmas. Making the best of it. Learning to appreciate the small things. That's really what it's about. Because when you've got nothing to lose. It's a relief. Really. Takes a lot of the burdens. Just biding time, that's all. That's all. I am biding time. Learning new fighting techniques. And, yeah. Staying alive. More than staying alive, I'm flourishing, actually. Flourishing. Putting some weight on. I'm in great shape. I got some new shoes coming in the mail. That's amazing. Thank you, Andre. My feet, thank you. Socks and shoes, it's amazing. I can't even remember the last time I bought socks. When I buy socks, I always buy them for my kids. But I'm not around my kids to give them anything, so I bought myself socks this year. Or Andre bought me socks. It's so nice. It's gonna be so nice. I literally don't have any socks. I have one pair, but they're being washed. They're actually soaking. They were so dirty, I've had to soak them. Oh, goodness. But I guess, you know, everything seems really still, but there's a lot going on under the surface. I do have a lot of plans rolling around in my head. Hey, Occult Cat, how are you? I am fantastic. Merry Christmas. Yeah, it seems really still, but there's a lot going on under the surface. So, I don't know. I'm just kind of using this time as like a study period. Learn about all the things that I haven't had time to dive into. And mostly that's like music, listening to music, and now I'm in dancing, and now I'm learning to fight close combat, because I'm not trying to hurt anybody, but if they come at me, they're gonna get hurt. Yeah. That's about it, too. It's kind of planting time, isn't it? I've been planting my whole life. I thought winter was supposed to be like harvest time. But no, we're still planting. That's okay. I'm patient, kind of. I'm kind of patient. Yeah. You got that right. A warrior in a garden and then a garden at war, or in war or some shit. I already forgot, but it was good. Rather a warrior in a garden than a garden at war. Yeah, I mean, I guess everybody else reaped the heart. I don't know. I guess I did. I got spiritual gifts, definitely. I kind of feel more like I've been in a void space, though, than anything. I've been floating in space for years now. Not much has changed. I haven't really gained much of anything. I've just lost everything. I mean, I gained Andre. I got Andre back, and that's really everything. So maybe that was my harvest, is getting my Andre back. That makes sense. That is pretty huge. It's everything. I think it's going to be a full moon in a couple days. You know, I don't know where it came from. My psyche. I didn't even know. It's kind of weird. I was just coming up with names. I don't even know if it was the first one I came up with. Well, yeah, it was. Because I put 99 after it so I could use Gatekeeper. But anyways, I don't know. It just came to my mind, and I didn't really know what gatekeeper meant until like a month or two ago. I was like, oh. It's like I kind of picked the name, and then I realized that I am a gatekeeper of sorts. I'm filtering out the darkness from Earth, helping to filter out the darkness, keep it from getting into our new world. What is that? A QLIPHOTH. I don't know. The Watchers. Azazel. Actually. I really, I watched Gaia for a little bit. For like a free trial period. So I learned whatever I got out of that, and then, I don't really watch anything. I just channel stuff. What sacred sciences? Is this in modern times that you're talking about? Like tarot and stuff? Let's get warm in here all of a sudden. I think that divination is useful in gatekeeper practices, I guess, if you want to call it that, to just help with evolution, help people pick a side, help people see the process, what the darkness is there for, what the light is there for, what the purpose of you having a choice is. I mean, God created us all to have a choice so that we could individually evolve and grow, expand. And individuate. I don't know what word I'm trying to use. Specialize even. Individuate. That sounds so weird for some reason. But the thing is it's like we're all given individual choice. so that we can be whatever we want to be. Expand in whatever direction we want to expand in. It makes life worthwhile, in my opinion. It does mean that we have to fix our own problems, though. Individuate. Thank you. You are a doll. I love you. Do I know you? Oh, shit. Nice to see you. It does mean that we have to save ourselves, though. Like, that's the whole conundrum here, is that we have to save ourselves. God isn't going to save us. God can't even get into these lower realms. God is vibrating much higher and can't even, I mean, God can't materialize here. Not in the way we would think. She's too high vibing. We have to reach up to her. We have to get to her. She can't come down to us. She's not even... It's kind of like how low vibing people can't touch you when you're just high vibing. They can't. Like, their drama, their shit, it just doesn't even affect you. Like, it doesn't even enter into your world. You don't even know it exists. That's kind of how God is. Like, she doesn't even really... I mean, she does know this shit exists, but she's not vibing with it. She can't materialize with it. Yeah, we have to save ourselves. Love you, occult. She's there. She's here. She's in everything. To basically utilize that love energy for our purposes. But we have to save ourselves. She cannot save us. It's just not how we were created. We were created with free choice. We have to save ourselves. No one's going to come down into hell. She literally cannot come down into hell and pull you out. Well, she could, but she gave you free choice, so that's not what's going to happen. That's not the... She made those rules a long time ago. You have free choice. You're a sovereign being. She's not going to pull you out of hell. You have to pull yourself out of hell. And it's really easy. All you have to do is tell everybody to fuck off that tells you to stay in hell. It's super easy. You want to know, you in the United States, look up David Thompson on Facebook. He speaks about all this stuff. Look up Tanoa Downing on Facebook. He's actually fighting this shit in the courts. The reason they keep... every time they block my Facebook is because I'm posting stuff off of either Tanoa's, or it's usually Tanoa's. But now, like, they'll keep on making it to where Tanoa and I aren't friends. So I can't post stuff off of his page. Like, I'm not friends with him again on Hartwick Art, but I am on Beth Hartwick. So they made it so I couldn't post on Beth Hartwick. So I'm on Hartwick Art, and I'm posting off of Dave Thompson's page. David, I think is what. And they blocked it. Like, literally, I'd posted like 3 memes, and they blocked me for 6 days. It wasn't even from like roboplasting my page or anything. It was just, nope, just posting off of Dave's stuff. The truth. The truth of what's going on. The stuff that everybody needs to be aware of so that they can stand up for their rights. I love Dave and Tanoa. They really highlight this stuff for me, for all of us. But Facebook is trying to make it difficult for me to inform you guys about it. They're blocking me from posting their post on my page, so you can see about all of the satanic cults that are throughout the justice system, mainly. They don't want me posting that on my page because I have I don't know how many people looking at it. A lot. Probably millions, honestly. Because I have people reaching out to me from Japan, from all over Asia, from all over Africa, from Australia, from all over Europe, Russia, Ukraine even. I have people reaching out to me from Ukraine, China, where else? South America, Canada. I haven't seen anyone from like Antarctica yet. But literally, like, people have reached out to me from all over the world. In several, lots of them. So if it's got to be millions of people that are seeing my stuff. And they really don't want Tanoa Downing and David Thompson's information getting out there in that huge numbers. They do not. So anytime, I mean, just literally, like, their whole game right now is blocking me from posting Tanoa Downing and David Thompson's information because they are doing some serious footwork for the Jedi Force. And I am all about it. I'm here to promote it to the best of my ability. And I'm also here to support them, and support all of the 144 and really all of the citizens of the world by running for president of the United States and telling people to write my name in on the ballot. And once I can get control of this shit show, shouldn't be a problem doing any of the rest of it. I'm not even sure how this is going to roll out, but I do know I was tasked to take it on. What was that? And I'm perfectly happy to. I just need for everybody to support me. There is no better options as far as a leader goes than me. There is no better option. And I've proven that. I'm not even going to give you a campaign speech because I talk to you all day, every day. There is no speech. There is no fancy bow for this package. It's just the truth about my intentions for the whole world to live in peace and love under one God. The one God that created us all. The pink goddess of love. We're calling it right now. It's like Shambari or something, I forget. Shambari, I don't know. Anyways, I don't want to slaughter it, so I'm calling her the pink goddess of love. She's beautiful. She is so beautiful. She looks like my roommate, actually. That's what my roommate looks like, Andre. But Anyways, what was I talking about? God. Keep talking about God. You know what's so cool is I used to be like hesitant to even say that word. I never even said the word God for I don't know how long, because people would just cringe when you said it. I don't know. I started saying I'm a warrior for God probably 10 years ago, but before that, I would just not even say the word God. I would basically tell people I was here to save the world without using the word God, because God forbid I offend somebody with the use of the word God. Isn't that weird? But people don't like it. It's true. People don't like that word. They didn't used to. I don't know now. I've been so far removed. Seems like people are getting more into that word, which is nice. At least on Facebook, on my feed on Facebook, everybody's talking about God. It wasn't like that 2 months ago. 2 months ago, the only person talking about the only person talking about God on my Facebook page was me and Ashley Chichester. We're the only two people that used the word God on Facebook. That was like 2 months ago. And now look, everybody is. So, obviously, there's been a huge shift. I don't know if anybody else has noticed it. Also, the use of cuss words on Facebook is just like out of this world now, which I appreciate the hell out of. I think that cuss words should be, they are normal. Whatever. But there's obviously been a huge shift just by looking at Facebook. Like I don't go out into the world at all. But I can see it just on Facebook. And I can see it through Andre too. He's like just grown so much in a very short period of time. Where it's like it went from me teaching him things about spirituality to he's teaching me things now. He like caught up and now he's surpassed me. He's circling back around if I can catch me up. Which I would expect nothing less from him once he got on board. Because he's just a fucking genius. He just needed to be steered in the right direction. And he's off and running. I mean, that's a huge shift right there. Huge. I mean, huge. It's night and day. I mean, you're the same person, but so much more open-minded. I mean, you went from closed-minded to just open. It's like you've just grown, expanded so much. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful to see. And so have I. So have I. We did it together. You helped me to blossom so much too. It's so nice. Just helped me to be comfortable in my own skin so that I could get to the bottom of the BS and not hide from it. Not avoid it. It wasn't really I was hiding. It was just avoidance. And you prevented me from avoiding it all anymore. By making it safe to talk about. So that's been like a huge shift in me. And, yeah, there's just been major changes lately, and it kind of reminds me of the Mandela effect, and how people don't even realize how things are changing, shifting, paradigms are shifting, and some people shift with it and don't even realize that they're in a different paradigm. I happen to always remember the last paradigm, so it's kind of an exciting time for me when shit is really shifting quickly. I'd imagine when it's shifting this quickly, though, more people are noticing the paradigm shifts. Seems like they would be, but maybe not. It's crazy to me how little people remember from what happened last week. There'll be a paradigm shift, and it's usually done something that was done by the reptilian agenda, and nobody would even know it except for me. They would just change the narrative, and everyone would fall into line. But I'd imagine it's probably not as easy as it used to be for them to do, because people are not as sleepy as they used to be. Like, even my roommate, no joke, I've only been here a couple months. When I got here, I had no idea she was an earth angel. No idea. Then I discovered it like 2 weeks in. But she had no idea. And I told her, I gave her the rundown. And she's like, well, that sounds nice. I'm like, all right, I'm like, you're gonna fall into this. And then it was like the next day she's asking me questions. And then the next day she's putting shit into practice. And then now she's like on board. It's like 2 months later and she is a full-fledged earth angel on a mission. And she's got almost full control of her mind already. You know what I mean? Like, shit's like changing quickly. She's already seen changes in her life, in her physical reality. Positive shifts. So, there's my anecdotal evidence that there's major shifts going on right now. Which is, if you know me, you know that anecdotal evidence is the best evidence we have. It's the best scientific evidence we have. If we could just compile a bunch of anecdotal evidence together, we'd be good. But they poo-poo it, so we never get anecdotal evidence because it's not paid for. It's all volunteers that do those papers. I can almost guarantee it. I don't know for sure, but if you follow the money trail, you'll know. No one's getting paid in that arena. I wore my robe to the store. I just realized that I was still wearing my robe. I got out of the shower and then put jeans on and then got cold, put a hoodie on, and I'm still in my robe. Oh, that's alright. I put a bra on. I figure if I at least have a bra on, I'm good. I don't know why I don't like being in public without a bra. Like, at all. Ever. I don't do it. It's probably part of the program. But, I don't know. I don't like to be just flopping in the wind either. I like to be secured. I'm sure you men could appreciate that too. I don't know. Some of y'all probably have big balls. You don't like just flopping around in the wind. You like your tighty whities holding you. Although I hear tighty whities are not good for your sperm count. or tight jeans or any of that shit, because you don't want your balls hang low, because sperm likes a lower body temp. So if you cram them all up next to your body, it kills all the sperm. But it would be a good, if you think about it, like pretty good thing if you weren't trying to have kids. Get yourself a bunch of tight pants and you'd probably be fine. Oh, that's funny. Oh, sorry. I amuse myself. It's better than nobody being amused. I can't wait for my new shoes. My new hiking boots. I really can't. They're purple. I love purple. Everything's purple that I own pretty much. I try to vary it with turquoise and green so I don't get stuck on just everything purple. And fuchsia, I do like fuchsia. But purple is definitely my color. It always has been. Not true. When I was a baby, when I was little, my first favorite color was red. That was Charlie's first favorite color too. And then he switched to pink. And I think his favorite color is still pink. I really like pink too. Now, I never used to, but I do now. And Lily's favorite color is like turquoise blue, baby blue. She likes baby blue. And Sage, last time I talked to Sage, her favorite color was black. She's so cute. I was looking at pictures of my kids today. They're just so darn cute. My little munchkins are just adorable. I'm so, because I went through my phone and deleted pretty much all my pictures and everything. So I looked at all my pictures and of course got to keep a few of my kids in there. The priceless ones that are just so good. Like the pictures of Charlie bringing his dog to me. He's holding his dog. It's just, and then he brings his snake in and he's holding his snake. He's just showing me his prizes. It was just so cute. So glad I got pictures of that. I know Charlie loves me. He's so conflicted, but he loves me like crazy. We're gonna pull that back together. I know we are. There's no way around it. He's just very deeply emotional, like me. He's got a lot of stuff he's dealing with, and I'm literally the only one that's sitting there with him, or that was. I was trying to. But now I've been forcibly removed. So he's gonna have to find his way back to me. That's how that's gonna work. And he will, just like Andre did. I cut Andre loose and he found his way back to me. Charlie will too. So will Sage. And Lily never lost me. Lily's just found herself a happy little home somewhere else. And I'm just really happy for her. She needed that. She needed that happy home with her dad. Man, if I could have had that when I was a kid, it would have been ideal. So I'm really happy for her. Like, super happy for her. Same with Sage. They got their dad. I mean, not that they don't need their mom, but I just think them being with their dad is the most important thing for some reason. I think Charlie being with his mom was the most important for him. But he's outgrown me. He doesn't need me anymore. At least not the way he used to. And one day he's gonna find his way back to his mama. Because he's just like me. Well, he's more responsible than I am. He's harder on himself than I am on myself. But he'll get over it. He'll outgrow that. He'll learn to love himself the way I learned to love myself. And everything's gonna be great again. You know what I'm saying? Vern? When I was living in Austin, when I was living in a tent outside of Austin, I met a lot of people out there. People would come and camp out there for, you know, a couple weeks. So you'd get to know people really well, and then they'd be gone, and somebody else would come and do the same thing. Like Rob and Becky, they lived out there for like a year with us. We got to know them really good, and some other people. And these one people came out for about a month or something like that. And they had a son, and their son brought his friend, and his friend's name was Vernon. I loved Vernon. He was 15, but he was very mature for his age. And I was, how old was I? I was only 18, so I guess it makes sense that he didn't seem like that much younger than me. He actually seemed a lot younger than me at the time, but now that, I don't know, it's weird. I just love that kid. And I don't know what that movie's called, but in the movie you always go, you know what I mean, Vern? And when I met Vernon, he didn't go by Vern, he went by Vernon. So that's when I started saying, you know what I mean, Vernon? And I've been saying that ever since. You know what I mean, Vernon? And it's from that kid. When I met that kid, his name was Vernon. And it took the name Vern right out of my dictionary. Vern became Vernon permanently. He was a really cute kid. I liked him. Very funny. We spent a lot of time with those people. Steve and I did. But, Vernon. Lovely, lovely boy. I loved living out there. It was so nice. It was so nice. Right on Colorado River. It was always warm pretty much, you know. The water was pretty, it wasn't like hot, but it wasn't cold. It was perfect. It was a little, I mean, the air was hot in the summer, but you got used to that too. The worst part was the fire ants. They literally ate through the bottom of your tent while you were sleeping. It was weird because they'd eat through the bottom of the tent, so they'd make their little holes in the tent, then they'd all come in and they would cover your body, but they wouldn't bite you. But the minute you woke up, they would start to bite you. So it would take like, I don't know, you get like 10 bites every morning before you could get them all off you. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go though. I don't want to keep my roommate up. So, I love you guys. I will talk to you tomorrow. Love you, Andre. Have a good night. Sweet dreams.